everybody. My name is Natasha Craig,
Farron Craig.
and we are the Craigs. We haven't talked to y'all in a minute. How y'all doing? So tonight we want to talk to y'all a little bit, just give y'all some love, tell y'all what's going on in our lives, how it's been since we moved to the big city, etc., etc.
We city folks now.
We city folks now.
City
So, just being transparent, what we've been talking about are Craigisms. Basically, some of the conversations we've been having about life, because we talk a lot about life and just how we feel about things, how we see things. And our topic for today is we've been talking about just how you evolve as a person and how people accept that evolution. So, typically, what I have found in my own experience is there are some people who are going to be there for it. They're here for evolution. They're here for you doing better. They're here for you just being a better, more rounded person. And then there are some who want to keep you in a certain place.
Yeah.
They prefer you to be the person you've always been.
Yeah.
They prefer you to, you switching up, you changing up.
Yeah.
But as a person, shouldn't you?
Yeah, we supposed to evolve.
Shouldn't you, like, if you are the same person in your 20s than you are in your 30s, and then later in your 40s and 50s and 60s, like, something is wrong. There is a disconnect. If you are the same person over every new age of your life, every transition of your life, you've been the same exact person.
It should be new chapters.
Now certain things should be consistent.
Yeah.
Like loyalty and being a caring person, those foundational elements of a person. But when it comes to you being the same exact person, you have the same mindset, you have the same perspective, you do the same stuff. Now, I'm not saying there's nothing wrong with hanging with the same people, but there should be added people to that. If you want to be a well-rounded person, you should not just, I don't care if you had a friend for 30 years, that's fine, still be that person's friend, but it shouldn't be the only friend you have.
Yeah.
The same friend, the one friend for 30 years, that makes you a very limited person.
Yeah.
And I feel that a lot of people don't like when people begin to evolve and transition, because then it makes them challenge where they are in their life.
It's like they built their life on where you was. And it's like they took you and they used you as a pillar into what they was building.
Right.
And the moment you start to move, what they have built starts to, crumble a little bit, because they don't have that support of you no more.
And that's what typically happens.
Yeah. They don't want you to move, not because what's best for you, it's what's best for them.
That part. So I find that a lot of times when you're changing, you become very isolated from some of the people that you care about the most. And it's like a lot of times people will say, well, you changed up. But in actuality, it's not that I've changed up, I've just grown up.
Yeah.
Or my mindset has changed. And that doesn't make me view them any differently. That just means that I'm not going to move the same way I always have. That's not a bad thing. A lot of people have said, you ain't this, you switching up on us, you da-da-da-da-da. Well, if me wanting to be a better person, a more rounded person, a more evolved person, to pursue different things that I didn't pursue before, to want to change certain areas of my life, to want to be able to be more dimensional with people around me instead of one-dimensional. If that makes me bad, or that's a negative thing to you, then maybe you don't need to be around me.
Yeah. You just should want me to be the best me I can be.
That part. And it's not because a lot of times when you say things like this, people, oh, somebody throwing off, you know. But I'm just saying in general, it's sad that when you try as a person, some people can't clap for you. Now, there are some people who are here for it. There are some people who support you. There are some people who just don't care. But then there are some people who look at you trying to transition and trying to better yourself and trying to, and they don't even look at it as that. They look at it as, oh, you're changing up. You're switching up.
Yeah.
They don't look at it as, oh, I'm trying to better, she's trying to better herself. He's trying to better themselves. No, it looks at it as, oh, they're switching up on us. Yeah. Oh, they're acting funny.
Yeah.
Sometimes the people who swear people are acting funny, it's not them acting funny, it's that they're trying to evolve.
Yeah.
Anything that does not change and does not go forward is stagnant.
And another thing, people don't understand that the place that you're in, you feel like you're dying. Mm-hmm. And they want you to stay in that place, but they don't know what you're being tormented with in that place. Because every time they see you, you might have a smile on your face, but they don't know what you deal with.
Right.
And
sometimes it just literally takes you getting out of a place of familiarity. I know I'll be messing up words. Familiarity. And going somewhere where you're not familiar to be able to really find out who you are. Yeah. There are so many people who are walking around and they don't even know who they are.
Yeah.
I mean, I can be transparent with myself and say for the most of my life, it's like I just went by what was the copy-paste, cookie-cutter view of Christianity and what a good person was, and everything I did so that I would not make waves. And then there came a point in my life when I said, who am I?
Yeah.
Who really am I?
Yeah, when you
because you do all of that, but if your heart and your soul are not, or even why you're doing it, your motives are not really pure in doing it, you're just doing it because that's what I was told to do.
Yeah.
Then it's for nothing.
It's like at the end of the day, when you take off your lashes, you take off your watch, you take off all your valuables, you take off the Jordans, you take off all the name brand. Who are you?
Who are you? And it's like, I see so many people, and the thing is, a lot of people, when you start to evolve, there is a confidence that you begin to build. And for some reason, we live in a society and in a world that absolutely hates confidence in people, especially people they feel that shouldn't be confident. As a bigger woman, I'm definitely a confident person, and I'm gaining confidence all the more. Every day that I learn out more who I am, what I like, what I don't like, I'm gaining confidence. And I'll see people who will literally, and it's not even like a hidden thing. Sometimes it's a blatant.
Yeah.
Who will blatantly dislike you or come against you because of that confidence. Because deep down inside of them, they're insecure. So they say, who is this person who shouldn't be confident?
Yeah.
That's confident.
Yeah. You're exposing yourself to yourself, that you really don't know who you are. And
it's like, I see people who, I was looking at something earlier today, and it was like an artist she's beautiful to me. I think she's gorgeous, but she is a larger artist. And she made a post, and she's really brazen, which a lot of celebrities are nowadays. A lot of them bear it all. That's their business. I don't hate, but do what you do. But this artist in particular did the same thing that a lot of smaller women did by showing a lot of skin. There were so many comments about what she was doing. And then when people would come at them and say, oh, well, why are you coming against her or whatever? Why are you even on her page coming against her? Well, y'all act like it's not unhealthy to be overweight. You're really not concerned about, how would you be, you're so concerned about a person's weight, but then you have to insult them first. You're not concerned about you. You're concerned because you're insecure, and how dare a person that it shouldn't in your eyes be secure, be secure.
She's she's secure in her way.
And because you're what is typically considered normal in your eyes, or maybe you're not. I don't know, because some people, whatever. But I mean, you're what the norm is, and you're not confident. But then a person who is what you consider not the norm is confident, and that burns you to the point you have to insult that person.
Yeah.
That's a you issue, my friend. That's a you issue, my friend.
If you would really, what I would really say is, we're all beautiful.
Yeah.
If your beauty lies in another person telling you you're beautiful, that's not true. That's not true beauty. It's when you know that you're beauty.
When you love yourself.
Yeah.
When you can wake up in the morning and look yourself in the mirror and be okay with what you see. And I understand obesity is unhealthy. I understand all of that. And me and my husband are on our own journey to help with that. But at the same time, if you're not living 100% clean life yourself, you can't sit there and criticize me. It's like I've literally been places where we're in say for instance, we're in a Moe's or something like that. Everyone in there is eating the same bad food, but you expect me to eat just salads. You don't want to eat just salads.
Look at those big people eating that food. Man, I'm eating the same thing.
Food as you.
I'm dipping chips in queso just like you.
But they bigger though. So, only difference is I'm eating the same portion as you. Only difference is my metabolism don't treat it the same way as yours.
Like, you meet people and they're like, "You're big." I'm like, "You didn't know? I didn't know that." Look, I'm big for real.
That's like a person walking up to me and saying you're black.
What? My skin black? What? Just look at my skin.
Like, come on now. But the point we're trying to make is it's not even really about us. Yeah. The point what we're trying to make is there are going to be, people who are going to dislike your glow up. There are going to be people who dislike you changing. They're going to say you're shifting and you're acting funny and you're switching up. And that's fine, because not everybody is going to understand when you evolve.
No.
And when you're transitioning your mindset, and when your perspective is changing, and you're not thinking and feeling and looking the same way, it's cool.
Yeah.
But never allow someone who is obviously insecure in themselves, because anybody who's secure in themselves ain't worried about what you're doing. Now, if it's a family member who really, or a friend who really, really cares about you, they're not going to do it in a way to try to hurt you, or to try to throw off on you, or to try to belittle you or make you smaller because they feel smaller. If they're coming at you right, they're going to come at you right in a good way.
You're going to be able to feel it.
You're going to be able to feel the genuineness.
Yeah.
But a lot of people are going to see your transition and your change as, oh, you acting funny. Yeah. Oh, you switching up. Yeah. And that's fine. Yeah. One of the things that I have learned in these past few months, and I thank God for, it's okay not to be accepted by everybody. Some of us go our whole lives trying to be accepted by everybody, and then we're heartbroken. Trying to be people pleasers, and then we're heartbroken because people don't accept us no matter what we do and what hoops we go in and how we suck it in and how we lose it and how we do this and how we do that. Anything you do in this lifetime, if you're not doing it for you and the betterment of you, then it doesn't even matter.
Yeah.
Because there's going to be somebody with a flaw. If you get your body snatched in every direction, and I ain't hating on nobody who has it, but you get new boobs and a new butt and a snatched waist, and you chop your double chin off and you fix your nose, there'll still be somebody saying something bad about you.
And we're not saying nothing's wrong.
Wrong with that. I'm not critical. We're saying that no matter how much you try to get to the world's view of perfection, there'll be someone who has something to say. Yeah. Some of the most beautiful people in the world are some of the most criticized people in the world. So we're going to be criticized.
You shouldn't want to do it for acceptance
or acknowledgement from
society.
Anybody. Because there'll always be somebody who comes against you. So
your true happiness is going to be outside the boundaries of society.
That part.
Because society has you're beautiful if you look like this. You have it together if you have this, and you'll constantly be chasing something you already have.
That part.
But society keeps you in a place where you can't even see your own beauty, your own talent.
Because you're pursuing something that will always be evading you.
Yeah.
You'll never be able to completely catch it, because perfection is a lie. Nothing or no one on this earth is perfect.
And what I would say is this new age truly shows that there's beauty in each and every one of us, because it shows so many diverse. It's so diverse now. So many different genres of rap. People make their own, their own music, their own this, their own that. But they had to come to a place where I'm comfortable and I love who I am. And I'm not going to do it like that person. I'm not going to do it like these people. But I'm going to do it just like it was put in me to do. And that's when you're going to be your most happiest.
That part. So this is our video for today. We love y'all. We hope this encouraged y'all. We'll try to get some more often. I mean, we're gonna do it, y'all. We're gonna be more consistent. We're working on it. Yeah. So we love you guys. We thank y'all, and God bless.